Well, I guess to explain Kenny would be adventurous, would be the word.
Yeah, we both
most
were the
fitting.
daredevils.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff we shouldn't have probably done, but
Yeah. So Kenny was lots of fun. As far as, in our personal lives, his friends still contact me, talk to me about him. As far as school goes, Kenny had some learning disabilities, and they were pretty hard on him in school. His second grade teacher made him sit in front of the classroom one time and wear a dunce cap in front of all of the students. And just various experiences like that within the school system. So it was no wonder that later on in life, why he had issues in that system. So what happened was through his behavioral issues in the school that stemmed from his learning disabilities, he was removed from the home and put into Hillcrest in Dubuque. There he had a confrontation with one of the teachers at the school and ran. He was missing for a day and a half before the fishermen found him on October 10th. So the reports were that somewhere in those 2 days, day and a half, 2 days, Kenny must have met up with someone. He had a very low alcohol content in his body when he was found. He had been beaten severely, sexually assaulted, and then strangled to death. The fishermen found him on by the Mississippi River, down by the railroad tracks there in Dubuque. So from there, they did collect DNA. We still have DNA evidence. We just haven't been able to find a match. The Dubuque Police Department still continues their efforts. Unfortunately, the funding isn't always there, and with it being a 30-year case, sometimes it's not top priority any longer. But they do still continue to work on the case and put efforts into it, which is greatly appreciated. They've always been very good to our family.
yeah, I remember when it was like yesterday, we were out playing football in the yard, and Mike came up and said, "I need you boys to come here," which is our other brother, and told us the news. I thought he was kidding, and reality just didn't hit, probably for a good, couple hours, I guess, and then it just hit me. And then reality also hit, going to the funeral, and it just, I haven't forgot about him. We've done a lot of crazy stuff, and I always wonder what it'd be like, what he would be like now. That's something I constantly think about, what he would be doing, a job, if he would have kids, if his kids would act just like we did when we were kids.
Just he was full of energy, and together we weren't afraid to do anything. We got in trouble all the time together, though, so staying out too late. If we got grounded, we'd sneak out and still hang out with each other. Our moms even tried to keep us away from each other, but that didn't work out. I don't know.
You've known each other since you're little?
Well,
How old?
I can't remember the first time. It was in elementary. We started off not liking each other. And I was friends with Mark and Brian, and I would go over to their house, and I got to know Kenny and realized we were so much alike that's probably why we didn't like each other, because that's how things work,
Yeah.
You're a mirror of each other. So, I don't know, it just felt good to be around him, I had a lot of friends, but he was the one I wanted to hang out with every day. So when he was taken away, it made me very angry.
And even with Kenny Joe's case being 30 years old, with the two more recent cases, it sounds like you still believe there's sort of a common link between the three, and that there's still people that you can talk to that would offer more information that could potentially unlock the case.
We do. We definitely think, for Kenny Joe, we definitely think that there's people out there that have information. We would always encourage them to call with that information, even if it's just a gut feeling. You never know what lead comes in, that may be the key to opening that case. With the two most recent cases, we definitely believe that there were people that were present there, that we have spoken to, that maybe haven't been completely honest with us or forthcoming with all the information, but they may very well hold the key that we need to solving those cases as well.
And I think that we know that we probably won't ever know why this happened, but it would be nice to know who and have that closure. It's, again, greatly appreciated that, Alicia and you all still, show interest and put this out into the media, because somebody out there has the answers, and, who knows what it'll take to trigger that. It could be an article for them to come forward finally.